I'd like to nominate or introduce the gentleman to my left here, Mr. Dan Bennett. We're going to have him do a speech or anything, but since the microphone isn't working, we'll have to avoid that. It's probably a good thing, you know, Dan talks an awful lot, and we might never get him from behind the podium if we guys started, so. Dan is, of course, with our facilities at Central Plant. He's our plumber apprentice. What, year and a half into it right now? Or a little history behind this position, this plumber apprentice position, is I think I interviewed 5 times for a plumber apprentice. Each time had good candidates and everything, and when they found out what the criteria is and the requirements to be a plumber's apprentice, they said no thank you. So I was getting awful discouraged, and you know, dealing with Aaron over there at HR, I said, well, let's give it one more shot. You know, there's got to be somebody out there that would like to try this. And Dan walked in, and so, well, you know, got going on the interview and everything. I'm thinking to myself, where have you been? You know, and Dan has certainly been a good find, and apparently fate played a big part in it, because we are very, very fortunate that Dan accepted the position, and he's doing a fantastic job. And so I'll read what I wrote about him. Typically when we nominate a person from facilities, we put it out to all the other managers, and they have some input. So basically, Dan, this is written by all the managers in facilities. I would like to take this opportunity to nominate Dan Bennett as our Facilities Employee of the Month. Dan is a plumber apprentice with Central Plant, which is a very demanding position. Along with working full-time, Dan is required to attend trade school 4 hours per week, and this cuts into his family time, and of course it's a big sacrifice for him and his family. Dan has a wife and some children. Dan has taken on the responsibility of organizing the plumbing area in the chill room and the hotel softener room. On the night of 3/25/2013, Dan was involved with a water shutdown in the hotel, which required him to work from 10 p.m. on the 25th to 10 a.m. on the 26th. Long shift. Then he stayed until 3 o'clock that day, relocating the water line in the Central Plant chiller room on top of all that. He was pretty beat by the end of that day. With all this happening, he still had to attend his class for training that week. Dan is the type of employee that always stays busy between working with the journeyman plumbers, and when not needed, cleans and organizes the plumbing area. 2 weeks ago, when we started replacement of the chiller in the Central Plant chiller room, Dan has worked with the contractors to make sure that the areas they need access is clear from any of our materials that's stored. In case nobody knows, we are replacing one of our chillers, and these chillers are over 1,000 tons. That's not weight, that's capacity, but they probably weigh close to that too. And in order to get that out, we had to move a lot of stuff in the plant, and Dan took that responsibility on, got with them, and got it out of their way so as not to slow them down. Dan has demonstrated commitment to becoming a great plumber, and he's an ideal employee for the SECR organization, and hopefully continues on, and I think in 2 years, we're going to have a fantastic German plumber on our hands. So thank you, Dan.